US firm General Electric has applied for clearance of technology transfer for the F-414 INS-6 engine to India that will clear the path for the company to set up a local manufacturing plant jointly in India with Hindustan Aeronautics Limited and locally manufacture niche core engine section in the country. The 98 kN class F-414 INS-6 engine will power the Tejas Mark II TED-BF and AMCA Mark I fighter program. General Electric has also proposed that the 116 kN class F-414 enhanced performance engine with an enhanced core section to power the AMCA Mark II that can also be upgraded to 130 kN for India's 6th generation fighter program in the future. According to a media report, the top brass of the Indian Air Force is now seriously considering to approach the central government for procuring 36 more Rafale fighter jets in a government-to-government deal. The deal for 26 Rafale Marine for the Indian Navy will be signed in March, and if the Air Force approves the second batch of 36 Rafale fighter jets, the MRFA tender may be scrapped, because the Air Force might prefer to order the third batch of 36 Rafale fighter jets in a government-to-government deal that will take the Air Force's Rafale fleet size to 108, which is close to 114 jets it wanted to acquire under the MRFA. The Vice President of Lockheed Martin India has said, Lockheed is willing to offer Sikorsky CH-53K true heavy-lift helicopter to the Indian military that can move troops and equipment from ship to shore and to higher altitude terrain more quickly and effectively. The US Navy has recently cleared full-rate production of CH-53K that has a maximum payload capacity of 15,900 kilograms and a range of 852 kilometers. The US administration is considering to clear the transfer of technology for the Stryker 8-wheeled armored fighting vehicles to India, which will allow India to manufacture it locally and also to incorporate some of the indigenous technology that are in development. The Stryker armored fighting vehicles weighs 16.5 tons, and it can be developed into several different configurations, some with 30mm autocannons or 12.7mm machine gun, while the Stryker mounted gun system version is equipped with the 105mm gun. The Indian Army has released a request for information to identify prospective Indian private sector firms for participating in the proposal for life extension of all 4 variants of 300mm Smerch ammunition. The prospective vendors will be free to select their technology partners to obtain transfer of technology, and the Indian government will neither provide any special concessions nor any funding or investment to facilitate setting up requisite infrastructure by participating firms. The Defence Acquisition Council has accorded acceptance of necessity for procurement of tracked Futuristic infantry combat vehicle for the Indian Army that must have amphibious capability, man turret with fire control system, fire and forget top attack anti-tank guided missiles, automatic cannon of at least 30mm caliber, coaxial machine gun, stabilized RCWS with 12.7mm machine gun, and modern protection measures like active protection system and laser warning and protection measures. The commercial bids must be submitted before commencement of trials, and the orders will be split in ratio of 60-40 between L1 and L2 vendors, provided L2 vendor accepts the price and terms and conditions quoted by the L1 vendor. The Indian Army carried out an 11-day military exercise in North Bengal known as Tri Shakti Prahar with the Indian Air Force that showcased swift mobilization and deployment practices, joint application of various ground assets, and latest generation fighter jets, helicopters, tanks, infantry combat vehicles, medium artillery guns, and new generation infantry weapons and equipment in a network environment.
Omar dropped it.